Hi, my name is Meyer Hanna, and this presentation is about the impact of autonomous driving and electric cars on accidents and fatalities. As we all know, car emissions is a major concern all over the world. One of the studies has shown that a quarter of the carbon monoxide emissions are from passenger cars. One of the regions in the U.S. that suffers extremely from air pollution is California. For example, Los Angeles is known for car emission smog. And since there has been so many advancements in the gasoline combustion engines to improve efficiency and reduce the use of gasoline and lower emissions, one of those examples is the start and stop technology, where the engine shuts off when the vehicle stopped for several seconds. Another advancement is the hybrid cars, which can do 40 to 50 miles a gallon. Now, hybrid cars have an electric engine as well as a combustion engine. Hybrid cars have batteries as well that get recharged and used to power the electric engines and reduce the load on the combustion engine and hence save gas. But hybrid cars still produce. So the solution is electric cars. Now, besides the fact that electric cars have zero emissions, there are other benefits to electric cars. They can be charged at home or a charging station. Some models now can do 100 to 200 miles on a single charge. They're easier to maintain than gasoline powered cars and quieter too. So electric cars actually go back to the 1830s, almost a decade before gasoline engines were first introduced. In the 1980s, General Motors had a team develop and manufacture an electric vehicle that can drive up to 100 miles before needing to be recharged. Unfortunately, these cars didn't sell and GM had to take them back. In an electric car, there are two main components: the electric engine and a rechargeable battery. The battery is nothing more than a rechargeable lithium-ion batteries packed into a giant case. The battery is basically the most important component in an electric car, and it is one of the main obstacles to the production of electric cars. Some of the challenges of electric cars include the range of the battery. The Tesla model, for example, can provide 200 to 300 miles per charge. These cars can take 8 to 10 hours to be charged at home, or close to an hour to be charged at a supercharging station. One of the major contributors in the battery electric vehicles is Tesla. Tesla is considered the first company to make and sell battery electric vehicles that are capable of driving on highways for long ranges. They only manufacture and sell battery electric cars. Tesla is named after the inventor and the physicist Nikola Tesla, who invented an induction motor, lithium-ion batteries, and a home charger, which are all used in the Tesla models. Tesla released its first model, the Roadster, in 2008. The Roadster model has 1,650 batteries and it can drive around 200 miles per charge. Later on, Tesla released the Model S, which can do about 300 miles per charge. Also in the Model S, Tesla has implemented an autonomous driving feature called Autopilot. So what is autonomous driving? Autonomous driving, or self-driving cars, use sensors and cameras to control the cars and do the driving on behalf of the driver. Some of these sensors use lasers to detect objects and measure distances and calculate proximities. Autopilot is one of the features in autonomous driving feature systems. Some of the other features available today are adaptive cruise control, collision warning, which are considered to be level 1 in autonomous driving systems. Park assist is considered to be level 2. And as you can see, there are 6 levels of driving automations according to the safety standards, and level 4 and 5 are considered fully autonomous. So why do we need autonomous driving? There are actually benefits to having a fully autonomous driving system. Autonomous driving will help those drivers with long commutes. It will help those that drive for a living. In addition, it will help those that have disabilities. And the ultimate benefit is that it will reduce accidents and fatalities. But there are still a lot of challenges with deploying a fully automated driving system. One of the main issues is the system needs to study and plan the entire trip for the driver, including learning the layout of the road, changes to the road, obstacles that they might face, etc., which all can be accomplished with an enhanced digital mapping system that can provide high accuracy. Another major issue is the interactions of the drivers in a fully autonomous driving system. Some drivers will not trust the actions of an autonomous car. Some will fear it, some will drive recklessly and abuse the system. And we also don't know what would happen if an autonomous system fails. Would drivers be able to take it over, turn off autonomous driving? So for example, in Tesla Model S, the autopilot feature allows the driver to set the destination and let the car do the driving. But since it's a beta version, the system asks the driver to always keep their hands on the wheel and be prepared to take over at any time. But how can we guarantee that the drivers are actually following these instructions? Also, Tesla's been using the autopilot feature to collect driving data and design a perfect system. According to Tesla, this is not a fully autonomous system, and there are still bugs that need to be corrected. They don't expect to have a fully autonomous driving vehicles for at least another 3 years. And lately, there have been accidents involving Tesla cars, and some drivers have blamed the autopilot feature, of course. In one accident, Tesla claimed that the braking system had a technical failure, and that was the cause of the accident. Another major concern with having autopilot feature in an electric car is the high voltage battery, which can catch on fire and if the car is involved in an accident. Besides Tesla, there are also a few other auto manufacturers that are trying to develop and test fully autonomous driving systems. Some auto manufacturers have promised that they'll have a fully autonomous driving system by 2020. Google is one of them. Google has been trialing semi-autonomous cars with its powerful mapping software. So all these features are available for consumers to use, but they have not been tested enough for us to rely on them. Thank you.